Let's talk a little bit about the Feature Manager. We're going to use the same example file, Part 5 Gear Housing Solid, as we did from the previous example. So let's go up and we'll click on Features again and Feature Manager. And what the Feature Manager allows me to do is get a selection of faces and group them all together as a feature. Then in the manufacturing process, instead of having to pick each individual face, I can just select that one feature and machine those faces. So what we're going to do here first is create a feature. So with face selection switched on, I'm going to come down here and select all the faces above. And now we have the ability to create a new feature from a solid or selected geometry, because you can also use geometry. You can use one from attribute. So if you have some attribute that you've created, naturally you can modify, so you can add things to it. You can select whatever you select in the list, gets selected on the screen. You can zoom to it, and then you can rebuild and give the software the ability to rebuild that feature if it changes. So if the topology changes a little bit, you can have it automatically rebuild. You don't have to reselect all the faces. So in our case here, we're going to create a feature from some selected geometry. In this case, we're going to call this the left pocket. And we'll give it a color. And we'll say OK. And we've just created a feature called the left pocket. And what's nice about this is we have many faces in there, and if I just select that now for machining, it selects all the faces at once. So it makes it really nice for me to go in and pick all the faces easily. Now, if you've created some attributes, and in our case, the previous session we have created some attributes, I can go up here and I can say create feature from attribute. Okay? In this case, I'm going to call it right pocket again, and we'll give it the same color. You can use whatever color you want. The attribute is the right pocket. It already knows the color. I'll say OK to that. And now I've created another feature that I can easily select. So that is the Feature Manager. Again, it allows us to select a group of faces together, much easier for manufacturing. Feature Manager.